Hi everyone, Kevin Yoder here with Yoder Real Estate powered by EXP. Today I'm going to share with you 4 common misconceptions about a strong seller's market. Well, we're in a seller's market. What does that mean? It means that we have low inventory and high demand. Less homes available, more demand for those homes. There's less homes available than there are buyers. There are more buyers, I should say, than there are homes available. So that creates massive pressure on the market, and buyers, of course, are all fighting over those homes that are available. Just like anything else that would be in a similar situation, whether it's bread on a shelf or in this case, homes on the street. Now, even though homes are selling quickly and sellers are demanding higher prices as a result of that, there are some things to be aware of. If you're a home seller or somebody that is a homeowner thinking of selling your home in this market in 2021, pay attention to these 4 common misconceptions. They will lead you down the path of selling for more money and doing it more smoothly if you can get these things straight. So number 1, you need a plan. This is the misconception. You need a plan for the next home before you sell your current one. Now that makes a lot of sense. I can see where that'd be something that one would think would need to be in place. This is something to understand, is that we have provisions now. We've adapted to this market. So we figured out a way to help our sellers out, and here's how we do it. So we can delay your closing. So typically back in the day, we could close in 15 to 20 days. That'd be a pretty normal timeline for a lender to close out a loan. But now we're negotiating to have that put out a little bit further, to have that delayed closing to say 40 days instead of 20 days. Now, in addition to that, we can build in an occupancy, say that 10 times, occupancy period. What that means is the seller can stay in the home. If you're a home seller, you can stay in your home for sometimes up to 2 months or more after the closing. So that's a delayed occupancy period, which means the time that a seller can stay in the home after it closes. You combine those 2 things together, a delayed close plus an occupancy period, and we're getting our sellers up to, get this, 100 days in the home after the accepted offer. So just know that you actually can go out and find that next home with confidence because you have a lot of time. 100 days is a lot of time to find that next property. So that's misconception number 1. Number 2 is your home's condition doesn't matter. Now, it doesn't matter as much as it used to matter, but remember this, that condition always drives price. Condition always drives price. So this is why I always give we give our sellers home staging tips and advice here at Yoder Real Estate, which is designed to help you sell your home for the most money in the shortest amount of time and the least amount of hassle. So let me do the second one here, shortest amount of time. If you don't intend to sell it quickly, we can also have those delayed provisions in place so you can have time to navigate, okay? So that's super important. So sometimes it makes sense to sell your home as is, and sometimes it simply does not. And so hire a professional that can guide you through making the right decision on how to get the home prepared. Is it an as-is sale? Is it a home that needs to have a few things done prior to listing? Hire the right professional that can help guide you in that area. And that's somebody that is selling a lot of homes, very active in the marketplace, so they can give you the right advice on this one. Okay, number 3, you can price your home above the market. Now listen, set the list price appropriately. There is definitely a sweet spot. Don't sell it too high. Don't list it too high. Don't list it too low. List it just right. Kind of like Goldilocks' the porridge, right? Is this porridge is just right, or too hot, too cold? No, it's just right. Your home price has to be just right. Why is that? It's because we can't afford to be shop worn. There is a misconception here that the longer the home stays on the market, the more money you'll make. There's actually, statistically proven, regardless of market conditions, an inverse relationship between days on the market and price. This is the days on the market, this is the price. It's lower, okay? The longer you're on the market, you become shop worn, you become stale bread. Buyers begin to make note of your home. So what's the strategy? Hire a professional who's active in the market, who can study the numbers and let you know what that sweet spot is and nail it. How does a rocket ship take off the launching pad? With massive velocity. So we want to get a lot of activity. We can drum up a lot of activity in the beginning if the home is priced right, and then we can get people to bid against each other in order to drive the price north, okay? And number 4, and finally, you don't need a realtor to sell your home. So here's the thing. For sale by owner, going for sale by owner is extremely tempting right now. And of course, if I didn't have my license, I might approach it that way as well. but I probably wouldn't have the information I know about the numbers. The numbers, follow the numbers. This is super important, that when you have a home that is properly priced, staged, marketed correctly, all these things are working for it. We get more showings. For example, we'll have upwards of 100 showings and 50 offers on a weekend. The typical for sale by owner might get a dozen showings and they might have 2 offers. You see the difference there? 2 people fighting against each other to get that price up is not the same as 50. So when you do this thing right, you hire an agent with a massive marketing budget, someone who is an expert negotiator. We can work that leverage against each other. The buyers will begin to bid that price up, and you're going to get more money. Not only are you going to offset your commission, you're actually going to walk away at the closing table, check in hand, with thousands of dollars more. Not only that, but you'll save yourself the time, the energy, the headache, the safety concerns, and potential legal challenges by doing it for your own. Now listen, as the old saying goes, I can proudly rip out my molar with a rusty pair of pliers to save the money, but I choose not to. Why? Because a dentist will get it done a lot less painfully and probably a lot cleaner. Hopefully these 4 misconceptions have helped you understand the market and how you can win. If you want to go deeper on any of these 4, reach out to us here at Yoder Real Estate. We are here to help you get your home sold for the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time and the least amount of hassle. That's what we do best, regardless of market conditions. My name is Kevin Yoder with Yoder Real Estate, powered by EXP, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. You can find us online at yoderrealestate.com.